The roar of the galactic arena echoes like thunder trapped in a bottle, a sound so massive it seems to bend the light hanging above the dome. At the center of the dust, blood, and carbon haze stands Captain Marcus Rowe, Earth's champion. He is battered, his uniform slashed, but he wears his defiance like a second skin, charming the cameras even as he bleeds. When the Archon, draped in silk and arrogance, offers him a prize from the survivors, the lenses pan to the flawless. There are bioengineered warriors and aesthetic masterpieces bred for the crowd's pleasure, shimmering with gold and violet. Marcus ignores them all. He walks to the end of the line, to Nara. She is a patchwork of scars, mismatched plating, and strange copper skin, considered broken by the galaxy's shallow standards. The crowd gasps, a ripple of confusion at the choice of the ugly alien. But Marcus doesn't need a trophy for a shelf. He needs a partner who understands the brutal arithmetic of survival. On the shuttle ride away from the applause, the silence is thick enough to choke on. Nara, sharp-tongued and defensive, questions his sanity with a gravelly voice. She expects cruelty, mocking his decision as a publicity stunt or a joke. Instead, she finds only respect. It is a dynamic we see often in the broken places of the world, two outcasts recognizing the steel in each other's spines. They board the Gremlin, Marcus's tactical vessel, which boasts a moody, semi-sentient AI and coffee that tastes like industrial runoff. But the banter soon gives way to a sharper truth. Marcus reveals he knows who she really is. She is not just a gladiator. She is the lost heir to the Serati dominion. Nara warns him that the galaxy will hunt them down for this legacy. Marcus, looking out at the infinite black, simply smiles. He likes his odds. Their path leads to the Reaver Belt, a ship graveyard where the silence feels like a physical weight, pressing against the hull. Nara seeks a spire, a relic of her lost people. It is a quest for identity as much as survival. The Vraxen Rit, fanatics obsessed with erasing the Serati line, ambush them in the dark. The dogfight is a chaotic ballet of plasma and debris. Nara mans the guns, her aim terrifyingly precise, a skill forged in a childhood where failure meant pain and electrocution. They survive by the skin of their teeth, finding shelter in the shadow of the spire. It is the Crownless, a bioorganic ship that wakes not with a hum, but with the deep, resonating pulse of a living thing, remembering her blood. As the Vraxen fleet closes in, the Crownless unfurls its power. Lances of directed energy curve through the void with impossible grace, erasing the enemy ships like bad memories. Inside, the AI evolves into Elay, a being of logic and high standards who wastes no time critiquing Marcus's wardrobe. But power always demands a direction. They race to a hidden pie site, an asteroid base cloaked in storms, where Nara faces the hologram of her mother. The message is not a command to restore the old empire, but a plea to burn brighter. In stories like this, the weight of the past often threatens to crush the future. But Nara chooses to break the cycle. She activates the restoration signal, not to rule, but to awaken the dormant Serati fleet. General Kelver meets them at Haven's End, amidst the cracked domes of a fallen glory. He offers a throne. Nara chooses a mission. The Vraxen are targeting Karas V, intending to detonate an ancient planetary weapon that would shatter the crust. Marcus and Nara drop into the atmosphere in a stealth pod, the lightning crawling over their cockpit like curious insects. On the ground, the air tastes of ozone and ancient dust. They infiltrate the facility, shadows moving against the glare of the red alert lights. In the central chamber, a RIT commander guards the pulsating pi core. The duel is fast, a blur of kinetic energy and desperate violence. Marcus fights with human ingenuity and distractions, Nara with the fluid lethality of her heritage. They strike the commander down, and Nara interfaces with the core. She silences the weapon, choosing life over vengeance. Above them, the awakened Sarati fleet turns the tide, sweeping the Vraxen from the stars. The aftermath is quiet. Back on the Crownless, Nara looks out at the galaxy she saved. She rejects the title of queen. She will be a guardian, a survivor. Marcus stands beside her, finally offering his jacket. This time she takes it, a small gesture that speaks volumes. In the vast, indifferent universe, they have found something rare, a beginning. And somewhere deep in the dark, something broken finally begins to heal.